Good morning, everyone. This microteaching was designed by Caterina Cancino León, Nicolida Razabal, and Jaime Verdugo. Our didactic unit is composed of 3 lessons. First, we have the PPP lesson in order to introduce the students to the topic. Then we have an SDL lesson in order to students can practice their receptive skills. And finally, we have the TBL lesson where students can use ICT resources and we also can get the product out of this unit. The class is designed for a 9th grade of a run state school, which is the Liceo Domingo Santa Maria, located in Chiancito neighborhood, Concepcion. The school is very well equipped. It has a data projector, notebook, interactive whiteboard, and also speakers within the classroom. And the classroom has about 13 students. Half of them are male and half of them are female. According to planes y programas provided by the Ministerio de Educación, we are working with a unit that is called Joy from Work, and is also called Applying for a Job, which is the first unit of the book. The TBL lesson that we are going to present in this micro-teaching is focused on new vocabulary about jobs, and of course the use of resources such as Canva and Kahoot, which are very useful to enhance learning and assess of our students.
So, as we mentioned before, this micro-teaching will be based on a TBL lesson, which is composed by the preparation stage, the task development itself, the planning and report, and the analysis and practice. In the preparation stage, we're going to introduce students to the job advertisement and job offers topic related to the previous content. In this part, we're going to present some models of job advertisement so students can get familiar with them. Then, we're going to highlight some important words to be considered for the following task and their definitions. In order to check the understanding of these words, we're going to use the ICT tool, which is called Kahoot.
Now we have a student in the web page, so now we're going to start answering these questions. You will have to answer these questions. Are you ready?
Yes.
Works in a hospital and takes care of you when you're ill. You have 10 seconds approximately.
Doctor.
Which is the option?
Doctor.
Yay, we have a doctor.
I did it.
Next one. Congratulations, Nicole. See, your score appears on the screen.
Thank you, Mister.
Then, designs and builds large buildings and bridges. Which can it be? Engineer. Right, correct. Then, your score, congratulations. Next one. Keeps an office, hotel, or school clean. What could it be? A doctor, a teacher, a cleaner. Great. That's it. Yay, it was correct. Now, the following question. Works in a school classroom and helps students to learn.
I would say that is a teacher.
And you answered teacher. Your answer is correct. Wow, look at it. Percentage. Points. Okay. Works in a court and helps people on trials. What would it be? Lawyer. Correct. You are so good at this. Nicholas is striking ahead with 5 in a row. Great. Now, the final one. Cuts and styles your hair to help you look good. I think it's an engineer. What do you think?
No, I think
It's a hairdresser. Good. Good. Nicole, you are the number 1.
Thank you.
Right.
Finally, we're going to present the last ICT tool, which is going to be Canva. This ICT tool is going to be used in order to create the job advertisement poster. In this part, we're going to present a model that was created using this ICT tool, Canva.
In the task development stage, students will have to work in pairs while the teacher is going to take the role of a monitor. During this stage, students will have to create a job advertisement while the teacher answers to any doubt or questions the students might have. For the task, students will have to use Canva to create the advertisement, which can be accessed from the webpage www.canva.com. This webpage provides several templates for free that can be used to create different posters, advertisements, or invitations. Here, there is an example of a job advertisement created using this webpage. In this stage, students will review what they wrote in their advertisements, while the teacher revises the assignments of the students in order to help them with any language issue. Also, students practice what they are going to say when they have to present their job advertisement. For the final stage, the teacher will highlight features of the language used in the task and will see if some features of the language, as pronunciation, require additional practice.
How are we going to justify the use of Kahoot and Canva as ICT resources? First, Kahoot is used in the pre-stage lesson, so it keeps the students motivated for the following stages. The use of Kahoot is easier because the students can access to this platform just by entering a code that the teacher must provide them. So, it is not necessary to download this application into your cell phone because the students can access to this web page whether from their cell phones or the computers. Besides, the teachers can have all the students' results when this game-based learning is finished because a page is disclosed for the teacher where she can have the students' names and also the whole scores of the students. The justification for the use of Canva as an ICT resource is different. Why? Because the students are used to work with PowerPoint presentations to create posters or designs. However, Canva offers a completely different platform because it has a very attractive design and it provides very attractive and appealing templates so students can develop their creativity and their imagination to fulfill the task, which in this case is the creation of an advertisement job poster.
One of the limitations that teachers can face when implementing this lesson plan may be time. Why? Because the website Canva requires time to be registered and also it requires time to teach how to use it. Then teachers must dedicate time from their lesson to teach how to use this website and how to register on it. A second limitation that can be the teachers may face when performing this lesson plan can be the availability of technological devices. Even though nowadays students have electronic devices at their disposal, it may happen that one student does not bring his or her cell phone. Therefore, teachers can ask students to work in pairs or groups so they have at least one electronic device per couple or group.
One of the biggest challenges of the moment of integrating ICTs into our classroom is the topic that could be covered using these resources. This topic must be engaging for the students, otherwise the use of the ICT resources is not going to be meaningful. A second challenge that might appear when integrating ICTs is that teachers must know how to use the resources and how to teach how to use these resources. If teachers don't know how to use these resources, the students might feel confused and they will not make the best out of them. So in order to avoid this situation, teachers must know how to teach and use these resources.